pressure. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle. Fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this and jungle. The top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only been for
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
And 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
A loss of 4. Yards brings up third down and 14.
To the ground, and fourth down now coming up.
You gotta find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. Third down defense is going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Let's go on the next one. The Browns there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
I'm saying upstairs.
And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Which one are we talking about? I have a couch right there and a couch upstairs. Which one are we talking?
And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the first and 10.
I see this couch and this table with a nice thumb. And that brown thing you have upstairs. Right there.
Underneath of the TV.
In our room. You could put the chairs right on the side of the room. And then in this little corner right here, you put a chair.
Oh, the chairs. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Here's Allen on first and 10.
He's a
Finding
dragon
there
like
complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I mean, it is, but
his first touchdown
it just seems small because it's not
and the Bills
all this
have
open
taken
space.
the early
Like, this
lead.
has a lot of open space, but you can't use it.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know there's someone who doesn't like that stuff.
Well, yeah, the other side.
It seems big, but it's not really that much space that we use.
What you just described,
Like all that space in there, like
when you
what
get
are
a
we
3
doing?
and
Ain't
out,
nothing we doing.
you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't found. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
How do you do that? How do you shake things?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And getting this just shy of midfield.
It's like
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Tight end over the middle. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Farrell. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
He'll drop to throw. What a start.
You sure you don't think
your offense goes out,
just
gets the
the chair
touchdown,
upstairs? You want this chair in the living room, or you want
How
that
about the
chair?
discipline that they showed on defense? Because
Another one.
after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
That small
Bills come to
chair.
the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
So after the INT, it's Allen. To Pettis, and he's got him. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A good pickup there, 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
No, that's in the model. I'm saying, if you look at everybody else shit, they have, some people have chairs that's in front of that window, because it's not like a deck. It's not, you're not going out. It's just a window.
Allen now on 1st down. And he hits him in stride.
That's
and
it.
Bring him down at the 27-yard
We figure it out.
A gain of 5.
You know?
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going
gonna look-
fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
The one
The
upstairs.
deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes if you hit so hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints, nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. One of them's going to have to go in the other one.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Nah, but I don't think that other one is not going to be this small.
Get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Yeah, that's for sure.
These dresses are not in. It's going to be just like this. A little bit more space. And you can't do it like that because the wall's too thin. Your TV's not going to fit it.
No, it's not going to fit in. It's going to have to go in front.
Because of the best.
But then you got to look at it. It's not going to be pushed in like this. Like, the room is going to be... You see how, like, the room is pushed in? Like
Yeah,
this.
but you see how much space there was between the bed and the little dresser they had? They didn't allow a lot of space.
Allen to throw once more.
It wasn't like a big gap.
Dude!
Incomplete.
The fucking ball, man!
2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
It was way more than this.
Scrimmage again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
It's not like a real big gap.
Throwing again. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Checks took what, like 2 days to finish it?
I don't know, maybe I had already trucking so long, I would have just used my credit card. Oh, shit. Want me to cash out?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen again. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I don't understand how Nicky got it.
Nice job of polishing off that drive. All the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? In the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Sure. I said, are you sure?
Did you say no. You lost yours, right? So you did.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key word.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
One before that.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To the steak. We're drinking steak and burgers now.
And again, this time to the tailback. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To the air, Allen. By the tight end, Ertz. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's going to be fucking beautiful. They haven't go through all the garbage. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, garbage. 1, 2, 3, garbage. That's going to be fucking cool. I'm going to throw out the garbage and back with still numbers. I'm waiting for God to the garage.
Now Allen. That's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 runs offensively, and they have scored every time they've had the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense.
No, it's still
They
going
gotta
to be
figure
once
out
I
some way,
get
somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fields it in the middle.
Yeah, I feel the same a little
Some
bit.
people want to
Not
say
see a run back here from
$50
Harris.
never. You got $50, I ain't doing shit with $50. Throw it away. That's the only way how I was able to. You think I was able to say, oh, I'm gonna throw 500 in this bitch? Hell no. I had to be like, well, all I could do is 40. All I could do is do 25. All I could do is 50. It takes a long fucking time. Fuck numbers.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. So he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Come on, man.
20 and a first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Upstairs.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to his running back, Camara. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Yeah.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Come on.
Here's complete, and he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position.
Why you didn't go for the ball, bitch?
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Those passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off there to 32. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Josh Allen, he says that he wants...
Nah, but I'm playing a PS4 game. This not even a PS5. The PS5 game, the version of Madden on the PS5, is way better and different. Like they got well, I can't switch it now because I'm in the game, but the sound is coming out the joystick.
First down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
I mean, it's going to be a while before it comes out. You know, like before they have it, whereas you could just go to the store.
Pick up a 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
This April? No, exactly. But what I'm going to buy a PS4 with y'all in August.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
So where? Oh snap! Where you going?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get
Why are you going to go there? You can just go.
Will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
No. Okay. You just had to learn. You had to learn. Ain't nobody coming to no fucking. When you don't have no money, you can't have food, on sick. Nobody coming all the way to no fucking Nashville. Okay. Keep thinking that. Pop hasn't left the house since fucking March.
Take the points and move on.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
You have to just learn.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over to our
Tennessee is
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
It's like below Ohio to the south. I mean, it's to the west of Virginia, to the south and west of West Virginia. It's like she said, kind of like mid-south. It's like as high as Virginia, but to the west.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's next to North Carolina. We went this way. I know. It's nice to look.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Oh, my God. Oh, everything.
From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep.
Man, that's a fucking horrible throw.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Damn.
Taken across midfield and down to the 45. First possession of the third quarter and interceptions. Second half tone setter.
Indeed,
2 a.m. shit, man.
wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This is Janet. All the time she keep doing
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Farrow. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's me 2 a.m. That's what I don't know. That's what I said. What route?
Third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going
You know,
on
like
third
A-drivers
down.
don't need to know what time.
What the fuck? A-drivers
They're
need
going
to
to look to
know.
throw. There's another interception.
That's probably this one.
They'll set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Somebody said, just be here. You don't need to know
They
Jack.
just continue to mount. He's
That's
thrown
free.
5
I
picks
tell you,
at this
that's
point.
free.
You got to be thinking
He
it's
told you
something
that?
between
Yeah.
the ears.
What you told
I
me?
think a
Black Allah?
confidence hit does occur.
I tell you that's
You
Start
free.
getting those
know,
numbers
just
up
be
there a
here. You
little
don't
bit.
need no Jack.
Who do you think that is?
No, it's not
That's
always
not
just one guy's fault.
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely.
Somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Send it back to him. Yeah. Send it back to him.
Inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Stupid glasses, ball headed. Send it back to him.
So
He
first
didn't
and 10.
tell you that
If they
shit.
score
He's
on this
so
drive,
fucking
might have to start
jackass.
digging in our
You already
second
know.
half blowout
Like,
material.
the fuck it is.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
He said you don't need to know Jack.
He does it.
Find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50%.
I mean, he's not being serious. I don't
Now
think
he's
he's
over
doing
70%.
But you know it's
He's
standard
talking shit.
for quarterbacks
Still
and receivers get together for a little extra time.
I'm like, A-drivers need to know the route. He's like, you don't need to know Jack.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
This week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
That's really.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
You silly son of a bitch.
They got 8 yards there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid
Yeah, but they
game.
got a Cisco Syracuse.
Second down pass play got
How
8
did he
yards.
tell
Now
you?
they've got a
I
third and a
don't
couple
even want
remaining.
to start going there. Once you start, you're stuck on that bullshit.
He said scratch it. Scratch it. He's getting the product from somewhere.
Again, they'll throw without it.
He don't got it, so he don't got this shit.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed him
Something's wrong with that shit.
And he has got
Fuck,
it from
they
55
just fucking me all different
yards away.
angles,
That
man.
was never in
Without
bounds.
Vaseline.
Now you say the
These
one in the
kickers
first one is
now,
fucked up.
it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like
That's
that
the one
used
we
to be
always
such a
used
big
to
deal, and
anyway,
now
that you
you
always
just
said
expect
is
them to
messed
make
up.
it.
Yeah, you're exactly
I
right.
know
We
that.
shouldn't take them for granted. I have a
I'm
theory
just saying,
about
that's the one we used to always say is messed up anyways, with that one that's in the break room, not the one that A-drop.
trace their backgrounds, trace their
Everyone
history.
just use
You'll
that because they
find
make everybody come in
big-time
that door.
athletes all along but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room together. Okay, because I think what we would have seen it.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. Touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year.
I already told them. Gerald, man. Gerald's the one that this is great.
For that drive, a quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this?
Greg went to Giants, dressed up, and never got a fucking sign from them. They lost.
The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists.
Greg is a shuttle guy.
They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Giant. And King.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. First down, and they're going to throw it down. That's incomplete. He can't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Space to maneuver at the 40. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Him up 5, 1st and 15.
She gonna take my email and send it to her. Fuck. Gerald too. You don't understand when.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
This is what we have to do.
It's Knox the tight end making the catch.
And Victor asked us, and I said Gerald was the one in charge of that. And now they coming back with the same shit. We can't charge them because we have no proof of delivery. Gerald's the one. Oh, leave the fucking invoice. Who cares? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, he does that. He does that all the time. He says that. He says that dumbass shit all the time.
She comes back again.
Just leave it. Don't even worry about
Sheldon
it.
said they lost it. Gerald said he contacted somebody by email. Don't know if they sent it to him. Contact Gerald.
Gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised.
But she's like, can somebody help me? Could somebody know about this? Yeah, I know about it, but I didn't know case. I didn't approve it, and I would have been like, yo, tell them they need to fucking find the invoice or give me the fucking produce back. I'm not sitting there, oh, just leave it. And Gerald's like, I'm contacting them. Don't fucking do shit about it. You don't understand how fucking important that shit is.
Give him 18 on that one.
But no, but then he stays out of it. He don't say nothing. He stays quiet. He don't say, oh yeah, I was looking into it. They never sent me the information. Blah, 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 blah.
Forget it. Even with this big third
you know what?
lead,
Reprint the fucking invoice. Somebody take their fucking ass over there and re-sign that shit. We have proof of delivery. We have proof that we paid the lumping service that day. Show them the receipt. Look, we paid lumping the service this day. We brought you this produce this day.
I don't understand why the shuttle losing fucking.
No, they lost it. Giant lost it.
How did they lose it?
So they couldn't find it, bro.
So the driver made the delivery, and then all of a sudden the invoice is lost while he's there.
He paid the lump. They lost it. The Giant lost the invoice. They couldn't fucking find it, and the guy just leaves with no invoice.
From the 17.
That's bullshit.
So now, how the fuck are we gonna charge them?
That's bullshit.
They could sit here and come and say we never fucking.
That's
I would have
exactly
been like,
what
no, then you know what? You guys still got my invoice.
Give me my shit back. Give me my stuff back.
Well, Gerald fucked up on it.
But who did the driver call to?
Gerald. He called Gerald, and Gerald went emailing somebody. I need a copy of the invoice. They never got back to him.
For 6 points.
He's been a busy
he let it
for
ride.
5 now as he knocks another one
Gerald lets that shit ride.
Driver, you gonna stay there till they find
okay, so then one of the two, you better take another invoice. Somebody needs to go to Giant and get this bitch signed. You guys do receive produce this day. I have a lumpy service of this day. What are you guys gonna do about it?
7 yards deep.
Or the salesperson can do that. Or she can fucking do that.
Was it the salesperson? I mean, was it our stuff or was it a background?
No, it's our stuff. We sold them some. See, I'm not getting involved in that. Gerald needs to fucking learn. That's why I told her contact Gerald. Take my fucking email. I don't give a fuck when you take my email and forward it to his ass. Or when you see his ass walking down the fucking hallway. Hey, Denise said that he's gonna remember. And when he sits there and say, I don't know what she's talking about, I'm gonna look at him as you a fucking damn liar. Because if they ask me for the fucking invoice again, I'm gonna let her keep on asking for it. Because I already told you and I told Richard, and none of you did anything about it. None of you confronted Gerald. Nobody went and approached Gerald about it. Nobody's like, hey Gerald, what's up? How you gonna fix this? So you know what, I'm out. I already told Richard how the fuck it is. Richard didn't do nothing about it. And now I'm going to her. I don't know about it, talk to Gerald about it. Driver came back saying they lost the fucking affair.
These drivers, though, it's crazy.
They shut up. They're stupid.
Yeah.
But see, your management, how the fuck you know? You're just gonna leave the produce there with no invoice? They can sit back and say they never received it.
That's my point.
But he didn't give a fuck. He was in there by himself.
That's why I wouldn't.
No Nicky, no nobody. He was in there by himself. No Freeman, no nobody.
He don't want to deal with it.
He didn't want to deal with it. Oh yeah, I
just go ahead.
But they never sent it to me. But you know what? Now I'm gonna throw you under the bus there. Because you guys are still tracking a fucking thing that happened the day before Christmas. The day before Christmas Eve, I was there. The driver came back to me like, yeah, I talked to Gerald about it. They lost the invoice. Told me like that. I'm like, Gerald, you know, yeah, I'm emailing them, but they're not contacting back. So you know about it. I'm out, Mr. Supervisor. And I'm like, yeah, you told me. You were waiting for them to respond to you. You didn't ask me, is there another way we can do this? How can we get this invoice signed? Or how can I what? Because I would have made them on the first, or I would have made somebody else go back over there and sign the invoice. Reprint this bitch, take that shit right now over there to get it signed. Okay, but see, he don't want to talk shit because he knows it all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let you guys this motherfucker let you leave that produce there with no fucking invoice? I would have got another fucking invoice signed. You stay the fuck over there. I'm sending somebody over there to take this to you. But no, I'm gonna contact somebody to see if they send it to me. I'm telling you, she come back with another. We're still looking. I ain't saying shit. I don't give a fuck. Call Billy, call Johnny, call whoever the fuck.
On first down, Allen.
Right to the boy, oh boy.
Forces it incomplete.
He's
throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
I'm tired of seeing your email.
So line of scrimmage still at 39.
There's nothing I can do about it.
2nd and 10.
I can, but fuck you, I'm not. You need to fucking learn too.
Throwing again. Allen. He lost the football.
Much like running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free before it had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Oh, it's just a piece of
Averted
paper.
for
We
the
can get it
moment,
from
but
them.
now
Yeah,
here's
bitch,
a
no, you
third and
can't.
long.
Because they ain't paying us. She can't charge them the fee. That shit could be $500, could be $600, could be $800. We don't know what the fucking bill is. That means she can't collect how much they owe us. Because we have no bill.
God damn!
So it's like we just gave them 40
Motherfucker is killing my goddamn tackle.
Well, Bill send the punter out. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
They better find this fucking invoice.
42-yard punt.
They're gonna wait for me to send another invoice. They bring my
Saints will
produce
take
back.
over with a first down and 10.
Because you just gave them fucking free produce. Because they can sit here and be like, we didn't fucking get shit from you. They can sit here and fucking lie their ass off.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
That's it.
Because she's putting CFC. Now I just blasted his ass to her. Because I blasted his ass to Richard. I didn't put her in it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
Now I went directly to her. Contact girl. They probably send it to him by email. So she's going to think it went by email. She's going to contact him. Hey, did you get an email from Giant? He's gonna be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, some guy, Greg, Shuttle, went to Giant and they lost the invoice. And he's gonna remember, oh shit. Yeah, I remember that. They never sent me.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to and he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up first down.
Problem here. What can we do? You seem to think that this shit don't come back. You ain't working the fucking warehouse. You understand? We carry a very big responsibility to these bills. That's how we do by their signature. You don't got no fucking bill. That means they got free produce.
See, that's the thing about these dumbass drivers is they sit and listen to fucking
Well, first of all, he's Shuttle. He's not even a fucking CSC. Our drivers know better to fucking walk out with no fucking. They're gonna be like, can you send me things? Okay, Gerald, then why did you scan him over another invoice if they lost it? Why you didn't email somebody another invoice? Or whatever the fuck you did that. Because he was stressed out because it was just me and him. And then you know me, I came at 10 o'clock, so he was going to do all that bullshit. So he was stressed the fuck out.
Haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Camara.
That driver came and said, yeah, Gerald knew about it. I looked at it wrong.
Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. Something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that was bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All this other fucking shit I gotta do. This motherfucker just make his trade decisions like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, just come on back. We'll send someone else. He don't even say nothing to nobody.
Nope. If it wasn't for that guy telling me,
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And that's when you go to the guy Greg and say, "Hey, Greg, remember that invoice from John?"
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I didn't do anything. Then I'm gonna find out the fuck. Because if she come back again, I'm like, did you talk to Gerald? Exactly what I'm gonna ask her. Did you talk to Gerald? And she comes back with Gerald said he don't know nothing about this. You know what? I'm sorry.
Play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, Allen. He's going to let this
Man, what the fuck is he doing?
Intercepted. A great read, it's picked off. And a big turnover.
God. Threw that bitch all the way across the fucking field.
Last week and this week,
Idiot.
That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Oh, my God.
He'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
Man, this nigga just stiff on 4 fucking people.
Good pick up on 1st down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Taken in, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. 41. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Buffalo, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the 1st half at 3-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Hey, Jazz. Oh, you upstairs? All right, never mind. No, I didn't want to. I mean, I want to talk to you, but I didn't. It wasn't that serious. No, but you know we moved, so
Yeah.
like March. Yeah. We got our thing. Nah, it's a 2-bedroom. Yeah. Yeah, it's in this building.
Oh.
It's on the 3rd floor.
You guys on the 3rd floor too?
Yeah. I guess we gotta just take wherever people move from. It wasn't because it wasn't nothing. The stuff that was available was available now.
Oh, so you guys
we would have had to move now. Yeah, we would have had to move now, which would have make me break the lease. I still would have had to pay for 2 more months here and for the other places. So we have to just, wherever.
Is the rent much cheaper there?
Yeah, it's like, it's like 1,000 something. Yeah, that's the same thing I said. Okay.
Well, me and Janai were thinking about staying together. But me and Janai tried to be roommates before. And it just didn't work.
No, I mean...
But I told her, I was like, it's different now because we were in the same room. So I don't know.
Oh, at college, right?
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, I know that I want my own space just because I've been sharing space my whole life. She was like saying, so she was just like, if we can find something separate, cool. If not, we can just move in together, save our money. I was like, yeah, I'm with either, honestly. But we're trying to stay in the same building so that we're not too far from each other either way. So we've been looking at places looking at the schools and all the.
I mean,
we've been looking out more than just that.
Like, you're looking at places, everything. Who paying for it?
Me?
You gonna pay your own rent, the whole rent.
When I moved, that was my plan. That's why I'm like, I need to do.
Okay, so you're saying when you move out of your place that you're in now.
Well, I'm probably not gonna be there right away because I got a year. The program doesn't start until 2020.
Okay, that's what I'm saying though. So
I'm
you're
probably
supposed
gonna
to
end
keep
up back
paying
with
your
you.
rent.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay, well that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Are you? I mean, but you're gonna be with me, not like over here, over there.
No, like I'm gonna be living with you for a year, and then
because that was gonna be the option. You could live with me, or your mother said you could live with her, not with grandma. I guess she'll get a place.
She said she's moving when it gets warmer outside.
Yeah. So.
But I'm okay with whichever one. I'll just probably go between, not living between, but like staying here a couple days, staying there a couple days, so she doesn't feel like I don't like her.
But she actually said that to me. It could be where you could live either with her or with me, or she would just go with, you would just stay over here a couple days, stay over there a couple days. But
she says either, but But I just was like, so for the year after we got to this one, I think in July is when we're gonna end early. Because I don't know what Bree's doing, but I think she's trying to find a job out here. But I told her, I was like, yeah. We both agreed, like, both of us have been sharing space for so long. We're both tired, but just want our own space.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, but I know, like, it's not going to happen right away, so I just think, like, after our lease ends, move with either you or mom and go save my money.
Yeah.
Keep saving my money. I'm probably gonna keep working at Amazon and find another job. I've been looking at.
Now you don't think once you get because when you get your degree, the summer, right? So, I mean, you don't feel like you could get something.
I'm trying
more towards your field or in your field. Maybe it's not going to. Of course, it's not going to be like the top of the field job when you first. I mean, but you'll have.
I really just wanted to do like medical reception, honestly, like at the front desk in hospitals. But a lot of the jobs require your experience, and that's the part where I'm stuck.
But see, that's where you're stuck because every time you keep saying you need to apply, you need to talk to this people, because these are the jobs that you could be doing right now. Because these are the people that mom is putting you in contact with,
but
that for some reason.
Contact with people that don't get back to me. Like every time, I promise, the last 4 people that she put me in contact with have not gotten back to me with anything. I was talking to Carla. She said she would let me know. She still hasn't said anything. I had messaged her at the start of the new year, told her Happy New Year, and I told her my plan. She was like, I think that's a good plan. If you're gonna go back home, save your money so that you can prepare, whatever. I was like, okay. Then she was like, I'll keep getting in contact with my friends from hospitals and stuff to see where we can get you in, even if it's at the front desk. And I was just like, that's all I really want. And she was like, Braisha, she tried to do the same thing for Braisha, so now people are hesitant to go her because Braisha didn't take the opportunity.
Who, Carl?
Charlotte.
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
I said the wrong name.
I was like, Carl.
And then Carla never got back to me. And I've been messaging her.
So, but you're saying Charlotte don't want to help nobody because of what Braisha did.
She's helping, but the people that she has to help don't want to help.
Oh, they don't trust her because Braisha did.
Right. So she's like, I'm trying to talk you into places because I know you'll do it. You seem interested. You haven't stopped messaging me about it, so I know you're really interested in it. So I've been trying to talk you into places. It's hard to get you in because everybody's hesitant to trust. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. So I tried Charlotte. I tried Charlotte. I tried with mom's friend Carla.
Right.
And she hasn't gotten back to me. She keeps saying, I was like, this is Jasmine. She was like, okay, Jasmine. I was telling her. And she was like, she was just like, okay. And she never got back to me. I sent her a voicemail. because I called her twice. So I was leaving voicemails. I sent her text messages. She just kept not responding. Mom's like, she has a lot going on. I'm like, okay. So I gave her a week. And the same thing happened. Another week, the same thing happened. So I'm kind of like, okay. So now I'm just trying to figure stuff out for myself. But my friend's sister-in-law works at, she said to apply through Johns Hopkins. It's not a common application, but it's an application. She's like, you can apply through Johns Hopkins to do, because she works at front desk in, I think, like, I don't know which part of the hospital it is. She was like, you know, it's better than nothing. But she was like, I get paid every Friday. I work every day. She said you work 3 8s and 2 12s a week. And I was like, I can do that, especially when school is out. I could probably do more, honestly. So
you said 3 8s,
3 8-hour shifts and 2 12-hour shifts.
48 hours a week.
Yeah. So,
and that's for reception.
Mm-hmm. And the word that she's in.
Okay.
But she was like, she doesn't think they're hiring in her, so to just keep like applying for different parts because they all pay the same. She said, but it's just different hours in certain parts. So I don't want to apply. My issue is now that she told me that I've been applying, but I don't want to apply. They give me the job right now, and then it conflicts with my school schedule, and then they're like, no.
School schedule
until May. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want to, like, I want to apply closer to graduation because then I'll be free. I have a degree to back up all the credentials that they want or whatever, and then I'll have time.
Right.
But now it's just like, I don't really have time. And a lot of the hospitals want day shift employees.
And you can't work days now because of school. Right.
Yeah. So, that's why I keep telling them, I'm like, I'm okay with Amazon right now. Because that's the only thing that really works on my schedule. If a hospital comes up with a night shift, or I can do rotating, if they have a rotating shift and they allow me to do the night shift, I'll do that. But it's looking slow for all of that right now because, so I've been like researching, trying to get in places. I've been applying to jobs, doctors' offices, like private practices, all types of stuff. But I just been doing it instead of like telling everybody like, yeah, you know, I've been applying because I just feel like I should have been.
Right.
So I just been doing it instead of talking about it. I've been doing it. Talked to Papa about it. He said he would get in contact with one of our cousins works in a hospital. But his hospital is far. That's what he was saying. Like Papa was saying his hospital was like.
That's the cousin. They're not the cousin that you met?
Mm-hmm. But Papa was saying his hospital is out by like Eastern Shore, Maryland. That's fine, but it would have to be after school because I'm not driving all the way to Eastern Shore every day.
Right.
And I really don't want to drive to Eastern Shore from here, but if that's what it's going to have to be, then I'd rather do that than one from driving from Baltimore and two after class trying to drive to Eastern Shore every day. It's not happening. So I've been trying to make not make decisions for myself, but do stuff for myself so that you guys know that I'm actually serious. Because Mom swears I don't be doing nothing. I'm like, it's not that I don't do anything, it's just that right now I get like interviews and stuff like that. I get phone calls back. And people always say like, how are you going to manage with your schedule, like your school schedule?
Ooh, you fill that motherfucker all the way up. They done. Got it?
Yes. I just feel like, I tell them the same thing. I've always had a busy schedule. I've always known how to make it work. So, given an opportunity.
So they be asking, how are you going to do the schedule and
like how are you
work?
Be able to do both?
Work the full time and
be a full time student. That's usually the question that they ask. Like Tracy, even she just got me an interview on a data entry job.
Mm-hmm.
It was a temporary job, temporary position, but it's online. You get paid every Friday, and you make, I think she said, $16 an hour. It's from 8 to 4. It's 32 hours a week. So that on top of my Amazon check was enough for me to put up. Like I could put a whole check up and still have a check.
So are you really saving money?
Well, I was, but I haven't been working.
You really saving money?
I am. That's my goal. I set up a whole account with Anthony, his USAA account. He has the card in his safe, and I split my check so that $195 out of every check goes to that account. But I haven't been able to go to work because remember I told you I had gotten sick. They never put any shifts on my schedule after December 26th. So like that was my last day of work.
So weren't you seasonal?
No, the position was full time.
So you didn't get hired seasonal? Sure.
I'm positive.
It could have been full time, but it's full time just seasonal during the holiday season.
But I got hired in August, so that doesn't.
Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't have been seasonal.
So I'm like, I called and she was like, your case manager hasn't given an update or
case manager
because I had to leave because I had gotten sick and my doctor, whatever the lady, I don't remember the lady's name. It was the little break time, quick, you know what I'm trying to say, quick hospital by the house, not the hospital, but and she was just like, you had like, she said I had the flu, but I didn't feel like I had the flu, but she was just like, rest, because right now, it could be flu, it could be COVID, and I took the COVID test and it came back negative, she said, and that was after, like, I had taken the medicine that she...
Why the fuck does it sound like the dog is in here?
You heard that? It was in here.
It felt like the dog was in the fucking house.
That dog was in here.
That shit must have been like, as soon as she opened the door, the dog must have been standing like right there.
Okay, so yeah. So, she was like, okay, rest, take the medicine until it runs out. I was taking the medicine, I went back to see her, and she was supposed to clear me then. I thought she was going to clear me then, but she was like, you still had some symptoms. My chest was still hurting, but it wasn't bad. My chest was still hurting, and I had like headaches, and I still had a little cough, but it wasn't a dry cough. But she was just like,
just making sure.
Yeah, so she made me rest for another 2 weeks, because she was like, these are COVID symptoms, and COVID in Amazon warehouses is going crazy. You don't know how many people I get from Amazon weekly. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I did the 2-week rest, but my case manager, okay, so she took forever to send the second letter that said I could go back to work.
Right.
When she did send it, my case manager kept saying, like, the letter that you send is only a cover letter. I need the letter that says you're cleared. I said, on the cover letter, it says date to return to work. And it's on the letter. The date that she told me was December 17th. I still have not been to work on the, like, solid schedule. Because sometimes they'll let me stay, and sometimes they send me home. So I've been calling.
Send you home, like, because of the COVID? I mean, because you were sick, or just send you home because it ain't no work? I mean, well, what does the lady want? If the letter's saying...
But that's what I keep asking. I'm like, I don't know what y'all are asking me for. But the day was supposed to be the day that they called me and let me know, or send an email and let me know what the final decision is on my leave. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Whatever it is, I'm still going to keep going to work. Because, like, I need money. It's not like I'm just living. And I was like, okay. So I called the lady the other day when I had gotten back from my trip. I had taken a COVID test and all that. Came back negative. Cool. So I was like, I tested negative for COVID. Can I give you that? She was like, no, because the date is after the new year. You would need something that came from your case. I'm like, okay, whatever. But the case, like the letter, she's not going to send another letter because she keeps sending the same letter. Like, I don't know what y'all want from her, and I don't know what y'all want from me. She keeps sending the same letter because the same letter says the same thing that y'all are asking for. So they're like, we need more documentation. I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do until y'all review whatever it is that y'all supposed to review? Because I can't not work. And she's like, you can try unemployment. I was like, I will get in trouble with the IRS because I'm not unemployed. You guys just won't let me come to work. So what is, it? So I said, like, today, not today, but like last week, if by today or tomorrow they didn't have the decision to me, I was just going to put in my 2 weeks and then apply again. at a different warehouse or something because I can't. I don't have.
What you mean, like a different Amazon or just a different?
Yeah, there's different warehouses. A whole bunch of different warehouses in Baltimore. I didn't know that, but the one Raquel works at, she just started working there. Mm-hmm. She starts her first days on Friday. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna work at the one that she works at, so I can.
Oh, garage.
Yeah. But I was trying to get her at the one that I work at, so it could just be that way. But they're playing with me anyway, so I'm just about to try and go over there. But it's frustrating because.
No, are they going to ask you like, well, why are you coming to this one?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna. Usually, like the last time when I had went, because I had applied for like 3 different Amazons before I got the one at the Amazon I'm at now. Mm-hmm. And the lady was like, "Why? Like your picture is already in the system. It's already done." And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Why did you leave?" And I was just like, "It was way further.